All right, let's see how this looks before I fully do a video. So hopefully it looks good. Going on, everybody? I know this was a fishing channel, but I'm going to document some running stuff now. I enjoy running, and for a little bit of context, I'm here in Germany. I'm on a rotation. So for those of you who don't know, I'm active duty Army. I've been in it almost 10 years now. So I'm currently not in Texas. I'm on a rotation to Germany, hence why I'm staying in the barracks and everything. The room's not that nice, but it works. And I'm going to be here, for quite a while. I've been here for a few months already. And I just want to do some running content. I run a lot. I enjoy running. A little bit of a backstory. I've been running for years, but I ran the Austin Marathon this year, back in February. My goal time was 3 hours, 15 minutes. I did it in 3 hours and 4 minutes. So I was very proud of myself. That was a amazing accomplishment for me, and I want to do more marathons in the future. I actually was planning to do the Dresden Marathon here in Germany late October. It's currently mid-October, October 10th, yeah. So I was planning on doing the Dresden Marathon late October, but I started a marathon prep in July and actually got real bad shin splints. I tried to run through it for a couple weeks. I was building up above 40 miles per week again, and it's not going to happen. I had to take like 2 months off. It's just starting to build back up. This is my third week building back up. So tomorrow is Saturday, so I'm going to do a long run tomorrow, but my long runs aren't as long as they used to be. Right now I'm building back up. So I'll do either 7 or 8 miles tomorrow. And yeah, I just want to document some running stuff and share some tips and stuff that I do. I enjoy running. I love it. And I want to look back on these videos for good memories. I think they're fun to make. So that's about the extent of how I see this going, so just something fun to do. But yeah, so the next clips after this will probably be me in the morning getting ready for my long run. Just show what I do. And yeah, we'll see where the channel goes and develops along the way. It's kind of awkward talking to a camera and making these videos, but I'm sure the more I'll do it, I'll get used to it. So anyways, that's about it. Thank y'all for watching. The first thing I try to do in the morning is try to get some Bible in, read some of God's Word. I'm currently reading in John, so today I'll just read John 15. I try to read at least a chapter a day, but a lot of times I end up reading more just because I enjoy getting the Word in so much. But if you're new to reading the Bible, I would just suggest start in Matthew. So the first gospel of the New Testament. So Matthew, Mark, Luke, and then John. And I think it's going to be a good place for you to start and start understanding who Jesus is. I'm just going to eat this before I go run, try to get a little bit of carbs in my system. I'm not too particular with what I eat. I don't think it has to be all the like fancy runner stuff, but I get these for free at the DFAC. So yeah, just going to have a Kashi bar, 24 grams of carbs. Yeah. So I had a couple bites of the other bar and it tasted funny. And I checked the date, it expired in May, so I threw it away. It tasted disgusting. So I'm gonna have this instead. RX bar. I looked at it, I think it's 29 grams of carbs. Yeah, 29 grams of carbs. So anyways, I'm gonna have this. All right, good morning. I probably look crazy. I just woke up. I don't shower or anything before I go run or get ready. I literally just go run and then come back and shower and get ready and stuff. But definitely suggest reading the Bible in the morning. It sets the tone for the day. It's very important for getting my day started on the right foot and putting God first. If you're Christian, that should be important to you. And I'm not perfect, but I'm just working every day to be better and work on my relationship with God. All right, now let's get to the run. It's not too cold outside today. It's like 48 degrees. So that's kind of a good spot for running. Obviously, a little cool when you start, but then as soon as you get going, it usually feels good. So I'm going to go knock out today. I want to do 6 or 7 miles. We'll see how I feel. Nothing too crazy, but like I said, I'm building back up some mileage and trying not to get injured again. So yeah, I had that RX bar, and then I'm going to change here in the second and warm up, do some, probably get a few videos of me warming up. And I'm actually going to bring, which I don't like wearing anything when I run, but I want to bring my phone because I'm trying to get some videos now for these YouTube videos. So I'm going to bring a little waist belt that I got a long time ago. I've worn it like once. I've had it for like over a year. so I can put my phone in it, and I'll probably just bring some water just because I'm bringing the little flasks that come with it. Maybe I'll mix up some electrolyte powder or whatever. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me get warmed up and go get this run started. And yeah, thank you for watching. All right, the shoes, they're kind of dirty. Oh well. New Balance 1080 V14s. Good little everyday trainer, I guess. I'm not going on the trails today, so I'm gonna stay on the road, so I'm gonna wear these. I do like to trail run here, so when I trail run, I won't wear these, but anyways, go get this run started. Yeah, feeling good. Getting strong again, getting my fitness back. A little cold, but I don't mind. Leaves are starting to change. Sorry, it's shaky. I'm running, in case you didn't know. Starting to look real pretty though. All right, just finished. 7 miles, 57:26. Whatever, see at the end I went crazy for some reason, but yeah. All right, well, that felt pretty good. I'm building my mileage back up slowly. I'm at 29 miles for the week. My goal was at least 28, so I hit that. Next week I'll be in the 30s again finally, so slowly building back up, building up intensity, building up volume. Try not to go too fast. I don't have a race on the calendar or anything, and I just don't want to get injured again. Very thankful just to be able to run. When I was running so much for the last year or two, like I feel like I kind of took it for granted, and being injured for 8-9 weeks, it was really missing in my routine. I was trying to cycle and trying to do other stuff, but it just wasn't the same as getting outside and running, and I'm just thankful to be back. So I'm taking it easy, trying not to get injured, and felt good. Glad that's done. Gonna use the restroom and go to the DFAC and get some food. I'll probably show you what I eat for food. Diet's not the best here, like back at home when I'm cooking all my food, but it is what it is. I make do with what I have. And so yeah, good morning run, long run kinda. Working my way up, so yeah, glad that's over.
supposed to do tomorrow. And today, the day prior.
Hey, what's going on? Already showered, relaxing now. Just had lunch. Literally like the exact same thing I had for breakfast. That's how the defect goes here, so it is what it is. But I wanted to reflect a little bit on the Bible verse that I read this morning. I read from John chapter 15. And one of the things that stuck out with me was part of verse 4 in verse 5, where it says, "Just as a branch is unable to produce fruit by itself unless it remains on the vine, neither can you unless you remain in me. I am the vine, you are the branches. The one who remains in me and I in him, produces much fruit, because you can do nothing without me." So the reason that stuck out with me is because last week at church they were talking about Galatians 5:22 through 23. And that's been on my mind a lot this week because that's the fruit of the Spirit. And this is talking about the fruit and the fruit that can be produced through in you and out of you through God. And the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. And keep those things in your mind when you're going throughout your day, when you're dealing with people, when you're dealing with hardships at work, hardships in life, whatever it may be. And just ask yourself if you're operating out of the fruit of the Spirit. And that comes through spending time in God's Word and letting God's light shine through you. So, yeah, thank you for watching this video if you made it this far. Hope y'all enjoyed it. It's probably kind of boring, but who knows. But hope everybody has a good weekend. And, yeah, thank you for watching.